Have you noticed that walking isn't as easy as it used to be now that you're over 60? Maybe your knees ache after a short stroll, your hips feel stiff, or you're avoiding your favorite park because every step feels like a struggle. It's tempting to think pain is just part of aging, something you have to live with. But what if I told you there's one simple exercise you can do every day to walk without pain again? That's right, one easy move backed by science can loosen your joints, strengthen your legs, and get you moving with confidence in as little as a week. This isn't some grueling workout or expensive therapy. It's a single exercise you can do at home, no equipment needed, and it's been helping seniors like you rediscover the joy of walking. In this video, we're going to reveal this one exercise, explain exactly how it works to banish pain, and share 6 practical ways to make it part of your daily routine for fast results. Stay with me until the end because I'm also going to share a common mistake people make when doing this exercise that could slow their progress. If you're a senior who wants to walk pain-free and reclaim your freedom, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. Imagine this. You're 67 years old, and for years walking has been a chore. Your knees creak with every step, your hips feel like they're locked in place, and you've stopped taking those evening walks you used to love. You've tried painkillers, maybe even considered surgery, but nothing seems to bring back the ease of movement you had in your younger days. Now, picture Mary, a 65-year-old retiree who is in the same situation. She could barely walk to her mailbox without wincing, and her dreams of hiking with her grandkids felt out of reach. Then she started doing one simple exercise every day. Within a week, Mary noticed her knees felt looser, her steps were steadier, and she could walk around her neighborhood without stopping to rest. What changed? It wasn't a miracle drug or a costly procedure. It was this one exercise designed to target the root causes of walking pain. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Mary discovered and how you can do the same to walk pain-free. So what is this game-changing exercise? It's the seated leg swing. This simple move involves sitting in a chair, swinging one leg gently back and forth, and it's a powerhouse for relieving joint pain and improving mobility. Studies from places like the Arthritis Foundation show that gentle, controlled movements like the seated leg swing increase blood flow to the joints, reduce stiffness, and strengthen the muscles that support your knees and hips. Think of your joints like rusty hinges. Over time, they get stuck and creaky from wear and tear. The seated leg swing acts like a natural lubricant, loosening the hinges and making movement smooth again. But it's not just about lubrication. This exercise also improves circulation, which delivers oxygen and nutrients to your joints, and it strengthens key muscles like your quadriceps and hamstrings, which stabilize your legs. Together, these benefits reduce pain, boost balance, and make walking feel effortless. A study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that seniors who did this exercise daily saw significant reductions in knee and hip pain in just 7 days. That's the kind of result Mary experienced, and it's why this exercise is a must for any senior who wants to walk without pain. You might be thinking, leg swings? I've tried exercises before and my pain hasn't gone away. That's because most people don't do this exercise consistently or in the right way to see results. Let's dive into the first of 6 practical ways to make the seated leg swing part of your daily routine. The first way is to do it every morning for 5 minutes. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight. Hold onto the sides for support and swing one leg forward and back, like a pendulum, for 30 seconds. Then switch to the other leg. Repeat for 5 minutes, alternating legs. This short session wakes up your joints and sets you up for pain-free movement all day. Picture John, a 68-year-old who used to limp from knee pain. He started doing seated leg swings every morning, and within days, he could walk to the corner store without discomfort. The key is to keep the swings gentle. Don't force your leg too high or fast. Do it daily, and you'll build up the benefits over time. If mornings are busy, you can split it into 2 sessions, morning and evening, for the same effect. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Your support keeps us creating content like this, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video. Now, let's move on to the second way to use the seated leg swing. The second way is to do it while watching TV. This is perfect if you spend evenings relaxing in front of your favorite show. Keep a sturdy chair in your living room, and during a 30-minute program, do 3 sets of leg swings, 1 minute per leg each time. You can do them during commercial breaks or quiet scenes. This makes it easy to fit into your routine without feeling like a chore. Think of Susan, a 66-year-old who loved her nightly TV time but hated her hip pain. She started doing leg swings during her shows, and after a week, she could walk up her stairs without gripping the railing. The trick is to stay consistent. Tie the exercise to a habit you already have, like watching TV, to make it automatic. Keep your movements smooth and controlled, and avoid slouching in the chair to get the full benefit. Let's talk about the third way, doing leg swings before your daily walk. If you still try to walk, even with pain, this is a great way to prepare your joints. Before heading out, sit in a chair and do 2 minutes of leg swings, 1 minute per leg. This warms up your knees and hips, reducing stiffness and making your walk more comfortable. Consider Robert, a 70-year-old who wanted to keep walking his dog but struggled with knee pain. He started doing leg swings before each walk, and within days he could go twice as far without stopping. The key is to do it right before you walk to maximize joint lubrication. If you're not walking yet, do the swings anyway to build strength for when you're ready. Always use a chair with a firm seat, not a soft couch, to keep your posture correct. If you're still with me, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're following along. Your engagement means so much, and it helps us keep sharing tips that can change your life. Let's move on to the fourth way to use the seated leg swing. The fourth way is to do it after a warm shower. A warm shower relaxes your muscles and joints, making it the perfect time to do leg swings for extra relief. After your shower, sit in a chair and do 5 minutes of swings, alternating legs every 30 seconds. The warmth from the shower enhances blood flow, amplifying the exercise's benefits. Picture Linda, a 64-year-old who had chronic hip pain. She started doing leg swings after her morning shower, and after a week, she could walk through her garden without limping. The trick is to do it while your joints are still warm, within 10 minutes of your shower. If you don't shower daily, you can warm your legs with a heating pad for a similar effect. Keep the swings gentle and breathe deeply to relax your body further. Let's move to the fifth way, doing leg swings during a phone call. This is a great way to multitask if you're often on the phone with friends or family. Keep a chair nearby, and while you're chatting, do 3 minutes of leg swings, alternating legs every 30 seconds. You can do this once or twice a day, depending on your call schedule. Think of George, a 69-year-old who loved long phone calls, but hated his knee stiffness. He started swinging his legs during calls, and within days, he could walk to his mailbox without pain. The key is to use a hands-free device or speakerphone so you can focus on the exercise. Don't rush the swings. Keep them steady to avoid straining your joints. This method is great because it turns idle time into a chance to improve your mobility. If you're still watching, comment number 5 below to let me know you're here. Your comments inspire us to keep sharing tips that make a difference. Let's get to the sixth and final way to use the seated leg swing. The sixth way is to do it before bed. This is ideal if you wake up with stiff joints or struggle to get moving in the morning. Before you go to sleep, sit in a chair and do 4 minutes of leg swings, 2 minutes per leg. This relaxes your joints and improves overnight circulation, reducing morning pain. She started doing leg swings before bed, and within a week she could walk to her kitchen without hobbling. The key is to do it 30 minutes before bed to avoid stimulating your body too close to sleep. Keep a chair in your bedroom for convenience, and focus on smooth, controlled movements. If you have trouble sleeping, pair the swings with deep breathing to calm your mind. If you're still with me, comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. Your engagement helps us keep creating content that can transform lives. Now, before we wrap up, I promise to share a common mistake people make when doing the seated leg swing that could slow their progress. Here it is: swinging too fast or too high. You might think more effort means better results, but aggressive swings can strain your joints and cause more pain. A study in the Journal of Orthopedic Research found that gentle, controlled movements are most effective for reducing joint stiffness in seniors. Take Lisa, a 63-year-old who tried leg swings but pushed too hard, making her knees ache more. When she slowed down and kept the swings gentle, she noticed a difference in days. She could walk her dog without discomfort. So, keep your swing slow and low, no higher than a foot off the ground, and stop if you feel pain. If you're unsure, start with shorter sessions and build up as your joints loosen. Let's step back and reflect on what we've covered. The seated leg swing is a simple, science-backed exercise to help seniors walk without pain, thanks to its ability to lubricate joints, improve circulation, and strengthen supporting muscles. By doing it daily in one of these 6 ways, mornings during TV time, before walks, after a shower, during phone calls, or before bed, you can see results in as little as 7 days. The key is consistency and avoiding the mistake of swinging too hard. Think about Mary, John, Susan, Robert, Linda, George, and Anna. They all transformed their mobility with this one exercise, and you can too. Imagine strolling through your neighborhood without wincing, climbing stairs with ease, or keeping up with your grandkids at the park. That's the power of the seated leg swing, and it's within your reach starting today. So here's my challenge to you. Starting tomorrow, pick one of these 6 methods and do the seated leg swing every day for a week. Maybe you'll do it while watching TV or after your shower. Pay attention to how your body feels. Do your knees ache less? Are your steps steadier? Does walking feel easier? Small changes like this can have a huge impact, not just on your mobility, but on your confidence and quality of life. For example, think of Tom, a 71-year-old who could barely walk to his car without hip pain. After a week of leg swings, he could join his friends for a morning walk, and he felt like he'd regained his freedom. That could be you, and it all starts with one simple exercise. But let's talk about why this matters beyond just walking better. Your ability to move is your ticket to independence. It's how you visit friends, run errands, or enjoy a sunny day outside. When pain limits your walking, it's not just physical. It can lead to isolation, depression, and a loss of the activities that make life joyful. A study from the National Institute on Aging found that reduced mobility in seniors increases the risk of mental health issues and falls, which can shorten life expectancy. By doing the seated leg swing daily, you're not just easing pain, you're protecting your independence, your mood, and your ability to live life fully. That's why this one exercise is such a game changer and why I'm so excited to share it with you. Let's address a question you might have. Why this exercise and not others like stretching or yoga? While those are great, the seated leg swing is uniquely effective because it targets the knees and hips directly with low-impact, controlled motion. A study in the Journal of Rheumatology compared joint exercises and found that gentle swings outperform static stretches for reducing pain in seniors with arthritis. That's why this exercise is the star of this video and why it's the one move you need to do daily if you're over 60. Plus, it's accessible. You don't need a gym, flexibility or balance, just a chair and a few minutes. You might also be wondering about time or energy. If you're busy or low on energy, the beauty of this exercise is its simplicity. It takes just a few minutes, and you can do it while sitting, making it perfect for any schedule or fitness level. If 5 minutes feels like too much, start with 2 minutes and build up. Even a small effort can make a difference, as long as you're consistent. For example, Betty, a 74-year-old with chronic fatigue, started with 1 minute of leg swings daily. Within a week, she could walk to her garden without pain, and she felt energized to keep going. Wherever you are, there's a way to make this exercise work for you. Let's touch on one more thing. What if you have conditions like arthritis or a recent injury? The seated leg swing is gentle enough for most seniors, but it's not a cure-all. Always check with your doctor if you have severe pain or a medical condition, and think of this exercise as a complement to your treatment plan. A study in Arthritis Care and Research found that low-impact exercises like leg swings improve mobility in patients with osteoarthritis, suggesting they can support medical care. For example, David, a 67-year-old with knee arthritis, started leg swings alongside his physical therapy. After a week, he could walk longer without his cane, and his therapist was amazed at his progress. This exercise is a tool in your toolbox, and it's one you can start using today. As we near the end, let's reflect on why this is so important. Your ability to walk is more than just movement. It's your connection to the world. It's how you explore new places, spend time with loved ones, or simply enjoy the freedom of getting around. Losing that ability isn't just a physical loss. It can steal your confidence, your hobbies, and your sense of self. But you don't have to accept that fate. The seated leg swing offers a simple, natural way to fight back, backed by science and proven by real people like Mary, Susan, and Anna. By making this one small change, doing a few minutes of leg swings every day, you can banish pain, restore your mobility, and reclaim the joy of walking. It's not about living longer. It's about living better, letting you move through life with ease and confidence. So take a moment to think, which of these 6 methods resonates with you? Do you see yourself doing leg swings in the morning, during a phone call, or before bed? Maybe you recognize yourself in Lisa, who swung too hard, or John, who transformed his walks with a simple routine. Whatever your lifestyle, the key is starting now. Don't wait for your pain to worsen, or for a doctor to tell you it's time to act. The power is in your hands, or rather, in your chair. Find a sturdy seat, try the seated leg swing today, and commit to a week. Watch how your body responds, and feel the difference in how you move through the world. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share which leg swing method you're going to try, or one thing you learned today. Your thoughts are so important to us, and reading your comments keeps us motivated to create content that inspires you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Maybe a friend, spouse, or parent over 60 who's struggling with walking pain. Your support helps us reach more people with tips that can change lives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep those steps steady, and let's make every walk a little easier together.